collaboration with the coaches here at Conca Sport and Fitness and with the direction of Steve Conca, the owner at Conca Fitness, we have created a really comprehensive program between rehabilitation and strength and conditioning that we can offer our athletes that return to play readiness so that they're getting back to their sport at least 80%. My standards are 90%. I want to see my athletes at 90% before they go back to return to play. That's not what's happening out in PT right now in network. I'm seeing athletes come to me after in-network PT at 50 to 60% readiness. It's just not enough, and the rate of re-injury is exponentially higher if they're not at least 80%. So Steve and I came together, developed a program between the two of us that I will do the rehabilitation portion of the return to play and then work with the strength and conditioning coaches on specific skills that they need for their sport so that they can get back at that 90% readiness.
Amy's attention to the person, I think, is critical, especially with our kids. You know, when there's an injury, especially like an ACL injury, for instance, that athlete, for the most part, I think loses some identity. You know, they were this person, this kid that played sports, they lived for sports, that was their whole life, and now all of a sudden it's taken from them. So I think having that personal connection, yes, there's a physical side to the return to play part, but there's also a very strong mental side and mental component to that, and making sure it's a long injury for a lot of these kids, and making sure that there's some sort of connection that's built and encouraging them to, fulfill this whole requirement of what they need to do to get back to where they were, but have them understand that don't let sports or an injury define you. That's super critical. You know, you're a great human being first. There's so many other things that are positive, but make sure that that injury in that sport just doesn't define them. And I think Amy's done a great job with that.